Hi everyone, welcome to Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, the remastered Let's Play. Hey, we're headed to Hamlin. We gotta go visit Marcuson, because he's got something for us. Look at him, look at this snazzy young man. Whoa, what a change. Guess what, your princeliness? We got all them stones. You have Mornstar's magic stones. So you recovered the map from Kublai. That's right, your highness. Well, actually, he kinda gave it to us. Kublai helped you? The Sky Pirate? He's not a bad sort. Once you get to know him, he took us under his wing even like. He even gave us a dragon to fly about on, tidy eh? He gave you a dragon? Can this be true? It's true, your highness. Tengri helped us find the 3 magic stones. We couldn't have done it without him. The problem now is how to stick the stones back into Mornstar. And I won't lie to you, we don't have the foggiest. We were kinda hoping you might be able to help us, your highness. Please, give me the wand and stones. I wish to examine them. This is rather a tricky one. Oh, don't tell me you can't help us either. The stones are just too big, aren't they? Well, if I were a mere matter of unifying the sizes of the wand and the stones, my powers would more than suffice. But I am afraid it is not only the dimensions that are out of alignment. There is another problem, one that I lack the ability to resolve. Hang on a minute. Are you telling us it just ain't the wonky sizes we have to worry about? It's never flippin' easy, is it? Ah, I think I've got it. Just think for a moment. When exactly did we get hold of Mornstar? It was when we were sent back to the past, which means... The problem may stem from attempting to join the Mornstar 15 years past, with the stone you obtained here in the present. As long as there is this time difference, so to speak, it may not be possible to unite them. So we need to find Mornstar here in the present. If only it were that simple. I had my men search for it, but it seems it has been destroyed. Not a trace of it remains in our time. Hold on. We brought it with us from the past, so surely it makes sense that it doesn't exist in the present as well. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? Hold on. This is all getting a bit too flippin' complicated for me. There may be one who can help us. I speak of Kulan. Of the 4 great sages, her magical powers were the most formidable. So, if we can find the great sage Kulan, she can help us with Mornstar. We're talking about Kulan, the queen of the heavens, right? She ruled the city in the clouds called Xanadu, but that place was destroyed. Yes. Jeepers. Her city was destroyed? Can it really be 5 years ago? Yes, it must be. 5 years ago, news reached us that Shadar had attacked the celestial citadel of Xanadu. By the time we mustered our forces, it was too late. When Hamlin's airborne divisions arrived, Xanadu had been wiped from the map. I am afraid I do not know what became of its queen and her subjects. But perhaps, if you are lucky... fat chance. It sounds like Shadar dealt with them just like he dealt with your predecessor. Swain, please. In any case, it's not within my power to help you. For that, I can only apologize. Don't worry, Your Majesty. There must be another way. Well, if we can't find Kulan, I guess we'll have to try another great sage. Another. Well, Alicia is no longer with us, which leaves only Rashad. Yes, my father is sure to know something. Your father? Ah, now I see where you get your wisdom. Yes, Rashad may be able to help you. Thank you, Your Majesty. We're not going to find anything out by hanging around here with swapping compliments. Let's be off, shall we? Sure. Let's go find somebody who can help us. They're out there somewhere, I just know they are. Alright, so we gotta go... I guess we can't do that now, man. Go find Rashad, I'm guessing. Sorry if I sound a bit quiet, guys. I'm recording this pretty late at night. I don't want to wake the fam up. They're sleeping. Gosh, look at her. That's not the type of armor you'd find around these parts. There's no snout for starters. There's sure something strange about her. Hold on, could she be... What is it, Swine? Is she a friend of yours? Yeah, we go way back. But seriously, it's that armor she's wearing. It's what they wore in Xanadu. You what? But I thought Xanadu was destroyed. So she's a survivor, is she? That is lucky. Come on, little boy. Let's find out what our girl's got to say for herself. Yeah, this is bizarre. Pale, silent, glowing. Yep. I reckon you're going to need to use a spell if you want to have a chat with this one, little boy. Can it be? Can you see me? Of course we can. Why wouldn't we be able to? Oh. This was marvelous. And you can hear me too. Sure we can hear you. But if we're using spirit medium to speak to you, it must mean you are correct. I lost my life some time ago, and you are the first to notice my presence. Well, we weren't going to miss you in that get-up, were we? So you came from Xanadu, did you? Indeed. The celestial kingdom of Xanadu was my home. I was charged with protecting our queen. But Shadar destroyed Xanadu, didn't he? So I guess you... No. I did not fall in battle. I was slain by a comrade, a fellow citizen of Xanadu. What do you mean? What you said was correct. Shadar did indeed lay waste to my home. The fiend made his way to the inner sanctum of the palace, unnoticed by anyone. Our magic had no effect on him. Even the mighty sorcerer of Queen Kulan was useless. Kulan. But we heard she had the most powerful magic of all the great sages. Nonetheless, it was of no use. She, too, was powerless against him. But Shadar did not take our lives. No. He robbed us of something else. He stole our hearts. He took the hearts of all who dwelled in our city. He stole all your hearts? Indeed. And without hearts to call our own, we lacked emotion. We lacked reason. And that was how it came to pass that. You've said enough. We can imagine what happened then, believe me. Shadar will pay for this. What happened that day, I will never forget. Its horror is forever etched in my memory. That's so horrible. To be killed by one of your own people, I'm so sorry. Do not pity me. My people still have hope. Hope? What do you mean? Queen Kulan, the Queen of the Heavens, she lives still. Huh? She does? But we thought that... Now that I dwell in the spirit realm, I can feel her presence. I can sense my queen's power. For years, I have searched for her without cease, but she is not to be found in this kingdom. I sense her presence somewhere to the north of here, but I sense something else too, an evil so terrible, I fear to approach it. North of here? Do you mean the Tombstone Trail? Maybe. Time was... There were other kingdoms on this continent. Now there's only Hamlin, and the odd town or two. But if she's out there, we have to find her. We've got Tengri. If the Queen of the Heavens is somewhere around here, we're sure to find her. Do you mean it? Do you really mean to search for her? You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, ma'am. We won't let Shadar get away with what he's done. And besides, we have our own scores to settle with a fiendish scoundrel. Oh, stop trying to impress her by sounding all heroic. What he means to say is, leave it to us. I thank you most humbly. I am deeply grateful. I almost forgot. Should you find Queen Kulan or any other survivor from Xanadu, would you give them this? It was damaged by the fire that swept through our realm, but it is the only remaining proof that my city, and indeed myself, ever existed. Sure, leave it to us. Okay. That's enough chit chat for now. It's time to scour our Domnia and see if we can find Queen Kulan. Who goes there? Ah, I see you are not from these parts. How very observant of you. Listen, we love to stay in chat, but we've got things to do. This town has been blessed by a higher power. I cannot allow the likes of you to disturb the tranquility of such a sacred place. Gee, sorry mister, we didn't know. But we're not here to disturb anything. Talk about a warm flippin' welcome. This miserable so-and-so could do with some lessons in hospitality from my dear old ma'am. Cease your senseless witterings. I will not let you pass. Begone. I have important matters to attend to. The sacred ceremony is about to begin, and Queen Kulan will not be kept waiting. Hang on. Did you just say Queen Kulan? It's her we're after. Aha, just as I thought. You intend to harm our queen. Well, you shall not do so while I draw breath. No, you've got it all wrong, mister. We just want to speak to her. Somebody told us she was still alive. The person who gave us this medal. But how? Tell me. Where did you find this? We met a lady in Hamlin. She was wearing armor just like yours. Can it be? Is she here now? No. She said she wouldn't travel north. I reckon she had enough on her plate already. What with her being dead and all. But This... Can it be true? Can she really be gone? It seems our friend here and that mystery woman have some history. I feared she had not escaped, but I cannot allow my feelings to come before my duty. Tell me, what business have you with the Queen? There's something we need to ask her. I see. Well, I will let you pass, but I'm afraid you may be out of luck. What? You mean we can't see Queen Kulan? I fear she will have no time. I fear she will have no time for you now. Did I not say that she is preparing to preside over the sacred ceremony? For the time being, take a look around the town and see how it has blossomed since receiving the blessing of the Queen of the Heavens. Okay. Perdida. Sweet. This is a cat's pearl. How much is it gonna cost me? Let's take a guess. I'm gonna guess it's gonna cost 300 gold. $320. Holy schmoly. Yeah, I can tell you don't get a lot of visitors. That's why you charge 300 gold. What's that, 32 times what the cost Ding Dong Dell is? Brutal. Aye, that guard. What is he thinking? Why is he letting some more outsiders? First, there was that giant man, and now children. Excuse me, ma'am. We're looking for the Queen Kulan. The guard said she was, somewhere around here? So you have come to receive her blessing. Here we go, a flippin' again. What's all this about sacred ceremonies and bloomin' blessings? I don't know what that is. Quay? You come to Perdida, yet you know nothing of blessings? Look deep into the eyes of the people here. See how we are blessed. Oh, we've seen them all right. Those people aren't blessed, they're broken-hearted. Seems like some blessings aren't worth counting. Quay. What did the man say? What did the man say, Yaya? Our hearts, they are broken? Pay no attention, cariño. And the blessings we have received have lifted the fear from our hearts. Do you know how many towns in this land have been wiped from the map by the Dark Jinn? But you can't just give in. You have to stand up to Shadar. Let me take a look at you, Nina. Ah, you are a wizard, are you not? How can you know what it is to have no magic, no power, nothing but fear in your heart? But ma'am, you can't let your heart be broken just because it stops you feeling afraid. He's right. What's the point of a blessing like that? You might as well have your heart broken by Shadar. Nina, cariño, it is nearly time for the ceremony to begin. It is finally time for you to join us. It is time for you to be blessed. I'm ready, Yaya. Then let us go. We must not keep Queen Kulan waiting. I'm not so sure about Queen Kulan's going to be much help, you know. Not if she's the one handing out these so-called blessings. But if we don't do something, that little girl will end up like everybody else. We have to go after them.
There, Nina. It will be over soon. There's a good girl, Carino.
Yeah.
May we begin the ceremony?
Everything is in order, Queen Kulan.
It's her.
The Queen of the Heavens.
We found Kulan.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Get a load of her eyes, will you? They're all weird. Jeepers. She's broken-hearted. Shaitan must have done this when he attacked Xanadu. So now we know why she's been up to no good, handing out these so-called blessings. But if we don't do something, Nina will end up broken-hearted too. No, let me go. What is the matter, my child? I don't want to be blessed. I don't need it. I don't want to be broken-hearted. Everyone is wrong. Nina, how dare you say such things in the presence of Queen Kulan? The child refuses my blessing? Then she leaves me no choice. For the benefit of this misguided girl, a special ceremony is required. What do you mean to do with her? What's happening?
Ha! Whoa. That's not good. It's a flipping nightmare! What's he gonna do with the poor dab?
Nina's in danger. We've got to save her. Come on, everybody. Right.
Oh, flip. Oh, flip. Oh, okay, so all the grinding I did wasn't terrible. See if I can send him a big guy. Oh. Did I see a golden globe? No, I must not have. Oh, those are big hits. I'm just gonna have to take it.
It's acid rain. Acid rain hurts.
Maybe if I cloudburst, I can mix them. smack. Big smack. Swain, you gotta defend, man. Oh, it didn't get rid of it. I was hoping it would. This is probably gonna be big damage. Yeah.
Nice work!
Sweet. Everyone leveled up. Super slash. A mighty horizontal cut deals physical damage to enemy flanks. Okay, we'll get rid of that one.
Nina Carino, are you all right?
Your Highness.
Get away from me!
You disappoint me, Queen of the Heavens.
Lord Shadar!
Shadar! Where is he?
Hear me, Queen of the Heavens.
Huh?
The power of your nightmare is as good as spent. Though you are a sage, it would seem you are all too human. Perhaps I was wrong to choose you as my representative.
Lord Shadar, I beg you, give me one more!
It is too late. Shorn of the power of your nightmare, what use have I for one such as you?
Queen Kulan! Huh? Kubla!
Ha! Sorry to keep you waiting.
Kubla!
I see. The dregs of Xanadu arrive. How amusing. I look forward to seeing how much of a fight you put up this time.
So his name is Kubla, not Kublai. Huh. Do you think Queen Kulan is back to her old self again? Kubla, how dare you? That a base-bone ruffian like you should presume to meddle in the affairs of a queen. My apologies, your highness. I never did know my place, did I? And the same goes for the rest of you. What business can you unruly kind have with one such as I? Charming, isn't she? It looks just like the Queen of the Heavens is still very much broken-hearted. This looks like a job for you, lad. Can you do for the Queen what you did for Tengri? Sure I can. I can mend her broken heart. There is no doubt about it. What her high and mightiness is missing is a spot of love, and that's what makes the world go round, isn't it? So it's love she needs, is it? Who do we know that's brimming with love? If it's love you're after, I'm your man. You what? You heard me. No man has more love for a woman than I have for Kulan. You love Queen Kulan? Never. He loves her. He loves her. Now we know. Enough of this nauseating talk of love. The very word turns my stomach. This speaks the fiery maiden I fell for. 'Tis music to my ears. Crikey, it must be love if he's happy taking that kind of abuse on the chin. Yes, what's the story between Kublai and Queen Kulan? I need to know. Calm down, will you? Never mind that now. All we need to know is that Kubla has to share some of the love in his heart with Queen Kulan. Grrr, quite so. Have at it, lad. Okay, man, I'm gonna do it. Oh. If it's love you're after, look no further. No man cares more for a woman than I for Kulan. We need a lad full of love. We need a ladle full of love from old Pirate Face. He's got flippin' hearts in his eyes, the big softy. Look at that, the thing that makes the world go round. I obtained some love. Thanks, Captain Kubla. Gee, that sure is a lot of love. That should be more than enough. Now we just need to give old Kulan a lend of it. I'm counting on you, boy. Use your magic to give her my love and bring her back to me. Excuse me. Curse you, Kubla. I have no need for love. I have no need of love from a base-born ruffian such as you. You know the drill, lady boy. Shovel that love her way, and she'll be right as rain. But how? My heart. Kubla, Your Highness, so you are back with us. I spoke so harshly to you just now. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Think nothing of it. 'Twas a pleasure to hear such rough and ready words from the mouth of a noble-born lady. Pray do not mock me, Kubla. I'm just glad the Queen Kulan's not broken-hearted anymore. Too right. I must say, I'm impressed with old Pirate Face by here. That's 2 servings of his heart we've helped ourselves to now. Ha! You're right. It seems as if his love for the Queen is a little bit special. You call me Queen. I am unworthy of such a title. The skyborn kingdom of the Xanadu were torn from the heavens and cast into the distant ocean. I cannot protect my realm. And then I came to this town and broke the hearts of its people. Truly, I am no queen. But Your Highness, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Listen to me. The people of Xanadu saw you as a wise and just ruler. You carried out your duties both as queen and as sage, and trained countless wizards. Have you forgotten all the good ones you've done? Kubla, what you say may be true, but it does not excuse the harm I have caused. I have inflicted so much suffering. Your Highness, we met the ghost of a lady in Hamlin, a soldier who once served you. She was one of the people who died in Xanadu, and she told us that long as Queen Kulan was alive, there was hope for her people. She spoke of me. She spoke of hope. And look around you. The people of this town may be broken-hearted, but at least they're alive. Your Highness, let us return this town to its former self. It may take time, but I know you can do it. You may not be queen any longer, but we stand beside you. You are not alone. And who's to say you can't rebuild Xanadu? Oh, Kublai. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You are right. I cannot give in to despair. I must become someone who can inspire hope in others. That is my duty. You aren't the only great sage who was led astray. My father and Marcuson suffered too. Yes, and Oliver here helped them just like he helped you. And now you're all fighting fit. The battle against evil can finally begin in earnest. Wait a minute. there's something I've been dying to ask. I need to know how long something's been going on between Queen Kulan and Kublai. I mean, a queen and a sky pirate? It's so romantic. Do you have to be so nosy? Kublai is known and feared as the king of the sky pirates. But there is more to him than meets the eye. Gar. Quite right. I'm a man of many talents, and being the fearless leader of a band of swashbuckling sky pirates is just one of them. Kublai also served as the commander of the Xanaduvian Airborne Division, in which role he fought for Queen Kulan. Avast! I can speak for myself, you slack-jawed cur. You were a commander in Xanadu? Indeed he was. Since the time of the Wizard Wars, Xanadu has avoided conflict. But neutrality cannot be maintained without significant military power. Kublai's forces formed a part of that power. Oh, I get it. The lowly servant who ended up falling head over heels in love with the queen. That's a classic. Swine? Do you have to be so blunt? But it's true. I watched over her since she was but a girl, and I cannot say I don't feel for her. But I am a mere soldier, and there's naught can be done about that. Gee, that must be tough. But that was then. Things have changed. Changed how, exactly? Did you not hear my words earlier? I am a queen no longer. There are no ranks or barriers to keep us apart. Can it be? Do you truly mean? I have been quite clear. Please do not make me spell it out. Come on, Kublai, don't be slow. Flippin' heck, man, put us out of our misery, won't you? How many times are you gonna make the poor woman say it? Still, your chattering tongues are all cut them off. You stand before a king of the sky pirates. All right. Oh, man. Got some love. The hearts of the people of Perdida have been restored. Young Nina, you must have been terribly afraid. I apologize, most humbly, for my actions. Do not worry, Queen Kulan. I am happy that you have become so kind and gentle. Everything in Perdida, it is so bright and happy now. We will never give in to Shadar. Your words are music to my ears. Truly, children like you are the bearers of hope. The hope of a brighter future. We who are old enough to know better chose the path of cowardice. All we wanted was to be free of fear, to be protected from the truth. Well, what's done is done and all that. I just hope that Rotter Shadar is not hanging about, waiting to pounce like. I know what I must do. My duty is to protect the people of Perdida. Perdida from Shadar. I vow never to let his dark despair engulf this town again. I will make amends for all I've done. Gracias, Your Highness. Then it seems I've no choice. I'll throw my lot in with you, Your Highness. We'll protect this puny village together. No, Kublai. There are other duties to which you must attend. It is not only this town that must be protected from the dark pall of the Shadar's despair. With your airship, you may travel freely around the world. Do you understand what it is that I ask of you? I do. That only too well. No, But you only just got together. Kubla. Though we may be apart, we will always be together, as long as we share the same goal. You're not wrong, Your Highness. You always did have a way with words. Looks like everything's worked out then. Oh, before I forget, there was a reason we came here to the middle of nowhere. I am aware of this. It concerns Mornstar, does it not? Yes, we are trying to restore its power. We did manage to find the 3 magic stones, but even Marcusson couldn't reunite them with the wand. It was beyond Marcusson's powers, you say? How could that be? Tell me more. Well, he speculated that it might be because we brought Mornstar here from the past. A masked wizard who can manipulate time itself. I am most curious as to what his intentions could be. But I shall ponder that at my leisure. Our priority is to put a stop to Shaddar's plans. I will perform the required ritual without delay. Tidy. Sounds like old Kula knows what needs doing to get Mornstar back in one piece, eh? That is handy. Now, young Oliver, I shall require some assistance in this undertaking. Are you willing to help me? Sure, Queen Kulan. Just tell me what I have to do. A fine response. The ritual must be performed outside when you are ready. When you are ready, come and see me. I shall be waiting. Let's go do it. Side quests. There's so many I must resist. May we begin the ceremony, Oliver? Yeah. Sure. Ready when you are, Your Highness. Oliver, do you know of a spell named Rejuvenate? Sure I do. It turns back the clock for objects to before they were old or broken. Well, it is... Holy man, I'm so... But the bleep blob. Well, it is the memory retained within objects that is being revived. Only the spell Breach Time allows time itself to be manipulated. Now, I believe that Rejuvenate should be able to restore the magic stones to the state they were in 15 years ago. Oh, I get it. That way, they'll be the same as Mornstar from 15 years ago, huh? Indeed. I will need to combine the spell Rejuvenate with the ritual required to reunite the stones with Mornstar. Flippin' heck, wouldn't that be a bit of a stretch? Even for you, Jarl, heavy on this. It will not be easy, and I understand why Marcusson balked at the challenge. But I believe that I can do this for you. Thank you, Your Highness. Now, without further ado, let the ritual commence.
Wow.
Mornstar. Awesome. The ritual is complete. What you now hold is Mornstar in its true form. Please consult your wizard's companion. The wand's power has restored new pages with new spells for you to use. Healing Hand. Oh boy. Fortune's Fool. Unleash. Ooh. Jeepers. Look at these spells, look so neat. spell known as Unleash will prove very useful to you, I am certain. Yeah, that spell looks the coolest so far. Doubtless, you have done battle with these creatures known as Guardians, whose poor hearts had been broken by Shadar. When you defeated them, you received certain gemstones, did you not? That's right, they dropped them big jewels, ain't it, Ollie boy? Those gems are the symbols of the Guardian's gratitude, and a certain part of the spirit and life force. Jeepers. By using Unleash, you can channel the energies which reside in the gems, and call upon the Guardian's strength in battle. With the power at your command, you will be able to hold your own even against Shadar. Thank you, Your Highness. That sounds like it'll come in real handy. That doesn't sound too shabby, does it, Oliver? Shadar will be quaking in his boots. You are now better equipped to face Shadar in battle, but a serious obstacle stands between you and any such encounter. Oh, here we flip and go. What is it this time? Shadar dwells within the castle of Nevermore. It lies to the north of here, beyond the miasma marshes. Should a careless traveller be engulfed by the dark miasma for which the marshes are known, they will be lost forever. Wait a second, the miasma marshes? What is it, Esther? Have you heard of them before? It's something my father once spoke of. He told me of a mist that was so dark that no light could penetrate it. The miasma. He said that the only way to clear it was with the call of the clarion. The clarion? I remember you saying that we'd be the ones to play it again, Esther. Yes, the clarion is a symbol of peace that was created by the three kingdoms of the world. Now, what was the rhyme? In Ding Dong Dell they carve full well that old Mamuni would, and bear it then to Hamelin to make it sound so good. I am impressed by your knowledge, Esther. But then, you are the daughter of a great sage. Oh, it's just a rhyme I learned when I was little. So if we give this clarion a good honk, it'll clear us the path across the miasma marshes, will it? That is correct. And the first thing you require to make the clarion is the holy wood. That old Mamuni wood. I think it's time we paid the Khalifa a visit. Yeah, you're telling me. Let's go do that. It's nice to see you again, Your Majesty. Oh, I have to. No. I say, you have returned. Now, tell me, boy, have you located that handsome young man in the picture we so generously gave you? Yes, we found him, Your Majesty, and now Prince Marcuson's back to his old self. That picture of yours came in proper useful in the end, Your Majesty. Even if you did only have it because you had a crush on the poor lad. We are most pleased to hear that you are accomplished your aims, But what brings you back to us? Pray tell. Your Majesty, have you heard of the Clarion? Indeed we have. Are we to take it that you require the aforementioned instrument? Is the time finally at hand? That's right, Your Majesty. We need it to cross the miasma marshes. A bull? You heard the young man. Fetch, you know what, this instant. Yes, you are most bountiful divinity.
I present to you the holy wood.
Guys, I got a piece of the holy wood. Looks like the holy wood's like bleeding on one end. Guard that wood with your lives, won't you now? You can say how long it will take for another branch like that to grow. Gee, thanks, Your Majesty. This means we can do battle with Shadar. So, you really do intend to face him? Tell us. Are you familiar with the events of the Wizard Wars? Yes, Your Majesty. I heard something about them. The whole world was at war, wasn't it? It was a most protracted and bloody affair. And at the end of it, only 3 kingdoms remained. Al-Mamun, Ding Dong Dell, and Hamlin. The 3 ruling families vowed then to keep the peace, and the clarion served to symbolize their sacred pledge. But when the shadow of the Dark Jinn fell across the world, our 3 kingdoms were driven into a simply frightful series of disputes. In retrospect, it is most unfortunate that we do not join forces and make a new clarion back then. Join forces, Your Majesty? That's right, boy. Now, if we recall correctly, you have already visited each of the 3 kingdoms. That's right, Your Majesty. We're close to personal friends with the big, cheeses in every kingdom. It amuses us to think that our dear little boy should be the one to mend the bridges between our kingdoms. Thanks, Your Majesty. Yes, thanks, Your Majesty. We'd love to stay and chat, but this clarion won't make itself. Shall we head over to the next kingdom? Yes, it's time to get to Ding Dong Dell and see King Tom. Has Esther? Esther's never seen King Tom before, has she? Side quest. So, off to see the Cat King, is it? Ah, this place really takes me back. It was the first time we visited together, wasn't it? Listen, I'm sure you're enjoying your trip down memory lane, but haven't we got business to be taken care of? I hate to say it, but Swain's right. We need to complete the Clarion, and that means getting this holy wood. Huh? But how? What's the matter? Don't tell me you've gone and dropped the flippin' thing. No, I didn't drop it. I mean, I heard it just a second ago. I'm sure I did. So you're saying someone made off with it while you weren't looking? Well, you would know a thing about that, wouldn't you? There you go, bringing up ancient history again. Look, you're the one who lost it. Don't go blaming me. I had it this time, I swear. Stop fighting, the both of you. If it's missing, we just have to find it and fast. You're not wrong, only boy. Let's ask some of the folks round by here. They've seen it. How did we lose it? It took us like... That's crazy. Someone must have pinched it off us. Because we took a travel spell. Just mad. Go see the car master, yeah? Whoa, there it is. There's our bloody piece of wood. Ah, hello there. Oh dear, you look quite worked up. What's ruffled your feathers? Some dirty, rotten thief's pinched out. Hold on a minute. Look over by there, holy boy. It's the holy wood. Where did you find it, sir? Is that what's caught your eye? Pretty, isn't it? I thought it would make a rather nice window display. A flipping window display? That's holy wood, that is. Don't tell me you were planning on wedging weapons in it. You were, weren't you? Mr. Callmaster, sir, that holy wood is ours. It was stolen from us. Stolen? But I've only just bought it. And for a price that would make your eyes water. Don't tell me I've been rooked. Afraid so, mum. Whoever sold it to you must have pinched it from us, ain't it? Guy? I should have been more cautious. I did wonder how he could have come by such a valuable item. So you know the person who sold it to you, sir? It was that young mouse, the one with glasses. He's always coming around here, hawking his wares. Glasses? But I never thought he was a thief. No. Just because you say he's guilty, that doesn't make it true. If you want me to believe you, you're going to have to bring me some proof. But how can we do that? There's only one thing for it, Leeway. We're going to have to catch that mouse and get him to confess. Okay. Let's do that. We'll get you your proof, sir. Please, do it quickly. I'd hate to think I was handling stolen goods. Was it Hickory? Is that his name? Hickory Dock? With glasses? Yo, I think I found a mouse. Oh yeah. Oh, you little pipsqueak. You're the one who tried to make a quick guild who's selling the Hollywood, aren't you?
How'd you find me?
How'd you find me? I'll never do it again. Honest. Never. Ever. Oh, my name's not Pip.
Pip? But why? What made you stop stealing?
I need the money, didn't I? Not that it's any of your blinking business. How am I gonna make my dreams come true if I'm broke, eh?
Your dreams? That's not an excuse for stealing. What kind of dreams do you have, anyway?
Nice try, dum-dum. You think I'm telling you? I know you'll just laugh at me for being a silly little mouse with big ideas.
Crikey, bit bloomin' touchy, aren't we? There's no need to be so flippin' defensive, mouse face. Well, we did just corner him, to be fair. Anyway, let's call it a little rant and head back to the car master's store, shall we? Wait a second, you guys. Is it just me, or does Pip really remind you of somebody? You mean he might share a soul with someone back in Motorville? I think so, but I'm not sure who could it be. Pip, would you mind telling us would you mind telling us a little bit more about your dream? We won't laugh at you, I promise.
Why should I? You can't tell me what to do. Why should I take orders from a big baby who sleeps with a stupid doll?
What? Is that true, Oliver? No, I don't sleep with a doll anymore.
Haha, he's grown up. How grown up of you. But I bet you still drag it around with you everywhere in case you get scared at night, you big baby.
I do not. I told you. I sleep with a. I don't sleep with a doll anymore. I stopped taking Mr. Drippy to bed almost a year ago. Oh.
Now you've done it, dum-dum. You all heard him, didn't you? I bet your girlfriend's really impressed now.
Stop being mean. She's not my. And I don't sleep with a doll. Cut it out, will you? Just cut it out, Phil. Eh? Did you just call him Phil? That Mangy Mouse's name is Pip. I'm sorry. It's just what he said. It sounded just like Phil when he's being mean. Blimey. Well, you know what he means. You know what that means.
I know what you're on about. All I know is you'll never catch me. What's wrong?
This rotten rodent is starting to get on my nerves. He's not making things easy for us, is he? What are we going to do, Oliver? Well, it took me a while to work it out, but there's no mistake. He can be kind of mean and real stubborn, but he's still my best friend. I'm talking about Phil. Tidy, I think we've got our man. Just goes to show, if you've got a big bully for a soulmate, you might just turn out to be a nasty piece of work too. I get it. Something must be going on with his soulmate to have made this mouse turn into a life of crime. I feel kinda bad. It's been a while since I saw Phil. I hope he's okay. Let's go and see Philip in Motorville. Come on, Oliver. There's no time to waste. Cast gateway. Alright, back in Motorville. Oh, I think that's what we're actually gonna call it for today's episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, hopefully I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out.